Parents, welcome to this week's at-home video. I'm sorry this is a selfie mode and not as polished as normal, but I've been working all day to get ready for launch tomorrow night in the worship center and doing some exciting stuff, and there's just not enough hours in the day, so this is what we get this week. I apologize if that offends anybody, but like I said, we are launching Wednesday nights tomorrow night. Remember, first off, the time change. Since we're moving up to the worship center this semester, that means that we're gonna have to change the times that we do things, and so we're gonna meet from 5:30 to 7 and then do D groups if people have D groups on Wednesday from 7 to 8. So your student will still be here the same amount of hours. We're just gonna flip-flop if they have D group on Wednesday, the order that they do things. So 5:30 to 6 will be hangout time, 6 to 7 will be our worship service. And tomorrow night, we're gonna do a little bit of vision casting with our students and kind of remind them of what we're trying to do this year, what we're trying to aim for this year, what we feel like God has called us to. And so we're going to be looking at a passage in Matthew where Jesus talks about the end times, but he makes a statement that says the faith of many will grow cold, or the love of many will grow cold. And so talking a little bit about what does it look like to make sure that your faith doesn't grow cold, because there's a spectrum there, and we're either moving further away from Jesus or we're moving closer toward Jesus. And we want to make sure that our students are moving closer to Jesus. And so I'm going to challenge them tomorrow night. I mean, what can you do to keep your faith hot? What can you do to keep your faith warm? How can you delve into that and really develop your relationship with Christ? And so we're going to kind of center on those things that our whole church has been talking about, where we're going after the one, growing up the one, and sending out the one. So talking about evangelism, talking about discipleship, talking about missions. Those are the things that God has given us to cultivate our relationship with Jesus. And so encouraging our students to be in all on that. And also just tomorrow, for the next series, this Wednesday is going to be kind of a standalone. Next week, we're going to start a new series. I just want to give you guys a heads up. It's going to be called If Walls Could Talk, and we're going to be talking about family. So we're going to spend 4 weeks talking about what it looks like to be part of God's family, but also what it looks like for students to live in homes. Some of those students have great homes with you guys that love them and love Jesus and point them towards that. Other students don't have that kind of context. And so talking through what it looks like to honor our parents, talking about forgiveness and grace, talking about what it means to be adopted into the family of God and how we can be a part of adoption and fostering here and now while we're placed here in Saline County. And so that's kind of the things that we're going to be talking about over the next few weeks. Just want to give you a heads up, and I will be giving you detailed notes on those each week about anything you need to know. But as you continue the conversation at home, just remember, talk to your student after tomorrow night. What are you doing to keep your faith hot? What are you doing to stay warm in your relationship with Jesus by diving into it and developing it? What are the things that you need to do this year in 2019 to really dive in and pursue him better? So that's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm excited to see your students finally. I feel like it's been forever, but we're pumped to be able to get in the worship center. If you wanna come hang out tomorrow night, man, parents, you're always invited, but tomorrow, since we're launching, you are especially invited. We're gonna be in a new space at a new time. We'd love to see you, but we're looking forward to seeing your student tomorrow night, 5:30 to 7 in the worship center.